Hey, good morning, guys. Just want to give you a quick update here. Man, with all the moisture we've had, my lawn has been basically a water pit in some areas, which honestly in July, with the type of soil we have, I'm not complaining. Probably got some fungus too, just because of the humidity and heat. But man, I'll tell you what, my lawn has, yeah, like here, but over here gets really, really wet. It holds water. Still working on getting that addressed with some leveling and compaction relief that I've got going on here. But this area is the worst. And a drain that comes down here, and that one has a overflow. So this area, you should have seen it, 3 months ago, 4 months ago when it was bare. It's all regrowing. So it tees here and goes out. So it's been working really well. This area over here, unfortunately, with the slope of my property here, all that water kind of flows through down, and I got that gutter coming over here, and that's draining into the French drain as well. But unfortunately, all this, the way it was graded, as you can see, everybody's water flow kind of comes towards my property back here. So this area right here has been really tough, and it's really hard to kind of dry up. This is super mushy, so this is still repairing. But all things considered, being summer, July, I'd rather have my lawn really wet as opposed to very, very dry. As we know, if it's gonna get super hot today, about 98. They're calling for heat advisory. So I'm not particularly against having my lawn super wet right now. And the other reason is, as you guys know, I aerated in July, still July, beginning of July. But man, those plugs have really, there's a few areas where they've been mashed down, but I can transplant grass because it's bluegrass and it travels so nice. So what I did here, it's not a lot of guys do it online. It's not rocket science. You pull a plug, put a new one in, and let it travel. I did some seed here, so that's actually growing, which is cool. So I know I can do that in July. Plugs here, it's recovered nicely for a July aeration, and I have to believe that that aeration helped a little bit with the compaction. So here's my little plug farm here. I just pull from here because you can't really see back here, but it's nice to kind of pull plugs, reseed, and let it grow, see what it's going to do here as well. Kind of a little experiment. I do need some compost and seed over here to regrow here, but just kind of seeing how it'll react. But you can see all the water travels down here into this back area where there is a rock bed back here where it drains into a creek. So this is all wet all the time. Fortunately, once I do put a fence in, it'll be kind of shielded from the kids getting back there. But we're hoping that the developer will come in here and grade this down so that it can drain into that creek better. But again, back to the lawn. Man, it is green. It is lush for July in Kansas. I haven't mowed. I love mowing and I like it short, but man, the bluegrass here seems to thrive when it's obviously 2 inches and above. I like to keep it a little right at 2 or 1.5, but this summertime, I'm not gonna try and mow low here. It doesn't benefit anything for me besides my own personal gratification, seeing stripes and that kind of thing. But so all in all, man, July aeration. Let's take a look at the front. July aeration hasn't deterred me, going against the books of, hey, never do aeration in July, right? It can be done. It just has to have a lot of moisture, right? And this area had a repair, had a leak underground with the irrigation. So I took plugs and put some plugs here. Hopefully it'll travel. And I put some seed as well. You know, I got some nutsedge here I sprayed. This area's always struggled too. And I think it's because obviously it's sloped and then the water just sits right here too. So this is the area I resodded, and you can kind of see here, and this whole strip is a different bluegrass blend. I didn't put the same sod back down that we were originally given. So different sod farms rather, different seed. But I got some different plans for this front here next year. So just trying to get to recover here. Look at this. You can see, look at that, all new growth there. It's actually where my water main is. I'm covering that, but I'll have to re-access that. And over here. But man, all things considered, pretty happy with how it's recovered, considering I had a ton of plugs here. They've all kind of just diminished away. So thanks for checking it out. Get back with you guys for another update here in a week or so, and have a great weekend.